What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back again, Jody, Magic Fest Keith, and today we have a user submitted deck list. We're about to play it live on the stream, so if you enjoy the content, you can check them live. You could also submit your own deck list. Links are all below to see your deck played live and uploaded to YouTube. So the submission today is a 4-color lands deck, everything but white. It's kind of harkens back to the old age of lands when blue was the thing to do, and we're trying it out to find out if the blue is just a little too slow. We have some cool things going on in this deck, mostly through the intuition package, which is unlocked by adding the blue. When you add the blue, we're going to decrease the combo a little bit, but we get some flexibility and removal through engineer explosives. And another thing that blue unlocks is Academy runes, which is pretty big because it brings back artifacts. So we get to play suite 1 of artifacts like Crucible, Ensnaring Bridge, and Engineer Explosives. We have 2 Engineer Explosives that we can set up with Intuition. Like in a turn Intuition, like turn 2 Intuition off of a Mox Diamond. We can go get a Loam and Academy runes and whatever artifact it is that's going to, really devastate the board. Whether it's Engineer Explosives, Crucible, or Ensnaring Bridge. So that's pretty strong. And then post board we also have Zuran Orb, which is good in quite a few matches, and Tormod's Crypt and Chalice and Sphere. So it unlocks anything. If we just want to get an engine going, we can get the Loam with the Tolaria West and some other land that we might want immediately, like a Wasteland or whatever we need at the time. And then what we'll do is we'll be able to loan back the Tolaria West and then use the Tolaria West to dig up effectively anything in our deck, since most of our deck is lands. So this version of the deck is a little slower on setting up. We also have the suite 1 of Worm Harvest, which is pretty good because if we have to get the bridge down and keep the bridge in play, it'll be hard to kill somebody with the Dark Depths 2020. But we can make a pile of 1/1 black and green worm creature tokens and then attack underneath our bridge to get through, which is going to be pretty cool. So we're gonna get into it. Let's join a league and we'll get it going here. Play legacy. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about over here, hiring. I didn't have any submissions before the stream started at all, so if y'all want to get y'all submissions in, that way I can have them prepared. That would be sweet. I got a link to that in the chat. And again, YouTube viewers, it's going to be down below in the comments. So, in the details. Competitive legacy. Let's get competitive with them. See what's up. What's up. Join up this here league. Get some perks in here. Hopefully the legacy queue is churning them out. We got 414 people active. That's good. That's about how many is in the modern, just about. So, yeah, it kind of brings it back to the. I got one deck list in the queue right now, but it's the person isn't responding. So the blue-white taking turns. It's really not that expensive. If you want to see it played, usually I do $20 to see your deck played. If you're a subscriber to the if you're a Twitch subscriber, then I get you $5 off. So. It's not bad. It's probably one of the better rates that you can get on Twitch for seeing your deck played. And my queue is pretty dry at the moment. So, and by pretty dry, I mean I don't have anything in it right now. So, and I'm doing this full time. So it's a great way to add to the content as well as support the stream. Okay, so with a hand like this, it looks like Life from the Loam. We got 2 Life from Loams, which isn't great. And we do have a turn 4 combo with the crop rotation, which isn't the worst. We are on the draw. I think I'm going to keep this hand just for the turn 4 combo because some decks just can't beat that. It is a little slow, but if we get any accelerant, it could, like if we draw an exploration, this could just be a turn 2 deal. Alright, Tabernacle. I think I'm just going to play this Forest, pass the turn. See what kind of setup we need. Okay. It's a big deck. Okay. Let's see, there's going to be a Baleful Strix. Yep. Huh. I guess we could play the Tabernacle. That's cool. Make them pay for this Strix. And I'll be looking to crop rotate it into a Wasteland at some point. Might have Force of Will. I think we'll go ahead and crop rotate here. Try and get a Wasteland. Got one skin for the Tabernacle. It's a last hope. This will get back a Strix. I think we should play this and go 2 colors on it. That way we can pop the Strixes. And when we try and combo. Could get Colgan's commanded. Yeah, Mr. Tannerwald, how do you know? How do you know what he was last seen playing? You been stalking this guy, Mr. Tannerwald? And he plays Ad Nauseam in Modern. Did not shuffle. Okay. Got more Strixes. You just got him. So you got Big Fish. Big Fish, no whammies. Exiled the Baleful Strix. Okay. I'm going to play the Dark Depths here just so that we're not subjected to a... I guess we could have cast a Loam and then played the Tabernacle. That might have been a better play to keep his mana tied up a little bit. Yeah, definitely should have loaned back the Tabernacle and played it. Then the opponent would have had to pay for this Gurmag. No Strix. Alright. I think I'm gonna gamble for Wasteland here. And then I'm actually just gonna waste them off this underground sea, and then loan back the lands. Seems like a better course of action. Just gonna have to force that. Waste them off there. It's gonna be a bolt. So if he has force bolt, we can die. Do we want to actually loam here? I don't think so. Now he's going to have to pay to keep his fish in play, which will take him off demonic. We'll take him off of Diabolic Edict mana. So he either loses his clock or he loses his life. So it's up to our opponent. This game gets a lot tougher post board. And we'll use the Thespian stage to cover the Dark Depths, which then will make us a 20/20, and that's easy game. Easy game, y'all. Exploration made it really easy. So in this matchup, I think maybe the Tormod Crypt's probably not bad. Oh yeah, I forgot to pay for the Tabernacle. Well, he scooped before we got to that, so. What else do we want? Is there no Ghost Quarter in this deck? No, no Ghost Quarter. That's unfortunate. It's alright. I think the Worm Harvest is going to be good. I think Tracker's going to be alright. Don't think we need the bridge for this match. I think EE's not the best here, but Intuition's also a little weird. I think we want some kind of graveyard hate. We do have a Bog, so we probably don't need Tormod's Crypt. I don't think this is a match where we want to recur the graveyard hate. I think Chasm can go. I think we want the Ancient Tomb to go with our trackers. Yeah, crop rotation is something, but the thing is the Grixis deck only has Force Well, so it's always going to be a 2 for 2 if they counter it. And they're kind of weak to the 2020, so I actually like boarding out the gambles more. But we could actually trim on a ton of 1-drops if we come with the chalices. Maybe we do something like this. Keep the mazes for the Gurmag. Tabernacle is not the worst, as we saw in that last one. We got the Worm Harvest. Maybe Surgical. $10 seconds. Yeah, I'm just going to submit it like this. The Punishing Fire is really good. Okay, this hand's okay. Also against Surgical, Intuition is probably not that good. Mox Diamond. Probably pitch the Wooded Foothills and then play a Port. Pass the turn. I'm gonna go get 2 basics here. And play a Strix. So I'm gonna go ahead and punish a Fire the Strix. I'm gonna play the Grove since we drew the Grove, and then I'm gonna port up the Swamp. Or I'm gonna port the Island. And I'll pick up the Punishing Fire now, in case they draw a Surgical. Play this Factory. That way we can check a Jace. Now I think we'll go after the Swamp. See, this is a spot where a Ghost Quarter would be really good. Port of the Sea. I think it's going to be an intuition turn. We're going to go get a Loam and a Dark Depths and a Maze, I think. Yeah, I think we want to cut the factory for Ghost Quarter, because if this was a Ghost Quarter here, we'd be terrorizing these basic lands. Waste here. Pass the turn, and I think we'll port the black. Now we can start blocking with the Mishra's Factory until we find a Maze. Just as we say we were thinking about cutting the factory for a Ghost Quarter. Is Tranquil Thicket single mana cycle better than the Sheltered one that taps for red green? I remember you running the Sheltered Thicket. Yeah, Wiz, it's more immediate. I think it's fine. If you maybe we want 2 cycle lands in this deck, 1 of each. I've played as many as 3 Tranquil Thickets in lands before, so I could see maybe playing 1 of each, and then that way you can have this intuition for 2 cycle lands and a Loam if you need to draw cards. Also, having multiple cycle lands there. If you have 2 mana up, if you have 5 mana, you can intuition for the Loam and 2 cycle lands, and then have your Loam protected from a surgical, which is nice. Did not shuffle. Okay, what do I want here? Guess I'll play the Wasteland out my graveyard, and then pass the turn with the port up. And I will be looking to copy the factory. Make a little pseudo maze out of this Crucible. And then next turn we can double block the Gurmag. I have a feeling that they have Force of Will, which is pretty possible. I still want to port this though. Let him attack and see how he goes. He wants to attack in the 2 factories. I'm with that life. Hmm. He's gonna have to force here. Alright, so I think we can get a Maze or we can get a Dark Depths. I think we should just get the Dark Depths here and then copy it with the Thespian stage. Consider our opponent worked. Now if they have Land Edict, then we're probably gonna die. But I think it's okay. Nope, dead. Alright. Well, that was cool. Having that Crucible in the main deck's nice. It's a card that I often sideboard with lands. As a way to play lands out of your graveyard when your Loam is turned off. And then being able to get it back with Academy Runes is also a bonus. The cool thing about the blue version of this deck is that it has so many more lines to it, right? As if you didn't already have enough. And so you get to take on a lot of different roles. So knowing your role is very important. Like we could have done that a bunch of different ways right there, you know, because you're just looking to extend the game. And if an opponent tries to interact with you, just the thing about playing the rug version is to be patient. Like we decided to port there, we didn't cast the Intuition until we were ready, we didn't cast the Crucible until we were ready, which opened us up to being Force-Willed, but it's okay. I'm going to keep this hand. It is slow, but we do have the Intuition, we do have the combo already in hand, and we have the Loam. So start with Creep and Tar Pit. Throw our opponent off because they're not going to expect, you know, a lands deck when you play Creep and Tar Pit. Nowadays, everybody expects the, let's see, this is going to be a Reanimator deck. Good name, Force-Will. They'll never guess. There's no way they'll guess. If they guess, they're watching the stream. Oh, no way. No way they'll guess Intuition. Nice. Alright. Guess we get a Taiga here. Then we'll play the stage. Swell. Oh, Meathan, welcome to the Goon Squad, baby. Thanks for the follow. Looks like they guessed right the second time. But at this point, I think the damage is done. Intuition would be nice, but it is what it is, they say. And, oh, it's Veteran Explorer deck. Okay. I guess we'll get a Forest. You gotta make us discard our Loam. We should have maybe fetched up a Trop. We have no Bayou in this deck also, which might be a mistake. Yep, it's all about grinding them out, Teak. That's the plan. He did not make us discard the Light from Loam. Oh, I was supposed to copy his Creep and Tar Pit. That was a mistake. Now we draw Tolaria West. That's not good. Guess we can loan back this fetch land. Go get us a trop. Pass turn. Present this 20/20 on him. Now in this spot we could have Tolaria Wested for any land that we wanted. But I don't think there's a land that we want. Maybe he has Assassin's Trophy, that's possible. Regardless, we're going to try and make the 20/20. We have the Loam behind it in case it doesn't work out. Actual factual counterspell. Okay. Well, hopefully our opponent can interact with our graveyard. Okay, Mr. Leovold Man. Maybe we need a Bayou in this deck? Oh my god, it's a birthing pod. Huh. Something we can do about that? Thespian Stage, Dark Depths. Guess maybe go with the Burnwillows or the Maze. Hopefully this is good enough. Oh boy, so we could turn it into a 5. Birthing pod deck, huh? Okay. This is going to be a Thragtusk. Leovold is a bully. Confirmed, hates control, definitely. Scarab God. Well, I guess we might as well make this here 20/20. And then he's going to have to block it with the Glenalandra. Then we'll get to resolve our Loam if that's what we want to do. We could also hit a Punch and Fire. Did not happen. We could possibly get an EE going. There's the Bog if we want to bog them. I don't know, if we had a black land in our deck, maybe we should bog so we could turn on the Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, after he blocks with the Glenalandra, then we will bog to where we can't get Scarab Godded. That was a good dredge on the bog. Bog, probably stage depths again, just in case. And the bog also turns on the Creep and Tar Pit as a black source. And we tapped our mana wrong because we could have also Tolaria Wested. So that was a mistake. There's a 6-drop for this situation. I think we're probably going to want Surgical Extraction and Krosan Grip. Post board. Surgical, Krosan Grip. Possibly Chalice of Void possible. So you get a 2 and then a 3. I guess that's the refund from earlier. Oh, Baleful Strix. Okay. Well, that's going to be tough with the Scarab God out there. Maybe I won't even attack with the Merit Lage. I imagine he has... I guess a Karakas wouldn't be that bad. We can go get the Karakas with this. Is there a Karakas in this deck? There's gotta be a Karakas in this deck. Maybe not. Yeah, there is a Karakas. Okay. Or you might turn the Scarab God into a 6-drop. That would make some sense. He's going to use the Scarab God to get back the Baleful Strix. Could also go Tolaria West for an Engineered Explosives. Something else we can do. Tolaria West costs 3, EE costs 2. Alright, let's go ahead and copy a land. I guess maybe this Underground Sea. Why would we copy Underground Sea instead of a Creeping Tar Pit? Okay. I mean, the converted mana cost on this is 2 when you Scarab God, right? Do we need to Google this? Token CMC. Check this out. The token copies exactly what it is printed on the original card and nothing else except the characteristics it specifically modifies. It doesn't copy any information about the object the card was before. The card copied by the token. If this creature dies but leaves the graveyard before the next end step. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2. Can we also Loam? I don't think we're going to Loam here. It is 2, right? I mean, just confirm so we don't. It's 2. Okay. Yep. Good game. There's some that makes it token that I think it's whenever you like Champion of Wits I think is 0 when you flash it back with its ability, Eternalize or whatever it is. So then we want Surgical Extraction. It's good against Veteran Explorer. Got Edict in that deck. Maybe Tormod's Crypt. Probably not. Possibly though. I think we want Krosan Grip for the Birthing Pod. Although we gotta be careful because there's Cabal Therapy in the deck. Ensnaring Bridge doesn't look like what we want to do. I think we can cut the chasm. Ensnaring Bridge. They'll probably have surgical, so also I don't think the Tabernacle is what we want against the Veteran Explorer deck. Worm Harvest is probably a fine removal spell. Surgical counters Veteran Explorer, Jim returned. So when the Veteran Explorer dies, it has to exile itself from the graveyard to get its ability, and if you surgical it, then it won't get the ability. Also, it's the type of thing that if we like Krosan Grip his Birthing Pod, we could possibly surgical it. You could also use surgical to counter their surgical. Got 41 seconds here. I don't think intuition's what we want. Or actually we could leave in 1 intuition and cut 1 engineering explosives. Seems okay. Go get a Dryad Arbor. Okay. Guys, be careful because there's Leovolt in that deck as well. Well, punish the fire down, y'all. Four cards in hand. Don't really want a Leovolt to come down, so maybe we're going to crop rotate for a Wasteland. I'll let him go with it. You could also just get a port for now. Rendillion click. Targeted himself. See what it reveals. Port's gonna type our mana pretty good though, so he got rid of a I don't know why I fetched there. Just get a Wasteland. Take him off the black. Port would have been a little more conservative. On time. Tormod's Crypt's giving us a little protection. Play the fetch land. So he was brainstorm locked himself the first time. Aha, I found the key difference for Eternalize. Specifically, Eternalize says the creature token has no mana cost. There you go. So now he's going to get a clean Brainstorm. Let's get another drop. What can we get with this? Get another Wasteland. We can get a port. Get a Tranquil Thicket. Draw a card. You get a Thespian stage. Try and make a 20/20. Sounds better. Did not have the Force Will. Okay. Alright, we lost our cards there. Let's go ahead and Maze this click. We can get another Wasteland. That might not be bad. So we can't get a Tabernacle here. Maybe Mox the Maze away. And that gives Tolaria West. We could get the EE with the Academy runes. I kind of like the Wasteland them. But is E okay? Let's play the Mox first. Wasteland. Take them off the blue. Start munching some creatures. A Worm Harvest would not be a bad draw either. We also could have got the Karakas to bounce the V-Click. Discard Scarab God. Oh, that's a sick rip. Yep, sick. Needs more fling. Yeah, could play some fling. I mean, didn't really need it right there. Just kind of prisoned him out pretty hard. Nice. There's a lot of ambitions of our opponent to not crack the Metal Spell Bomb. The first one when they played it, it opened us up to a Loam top deck. They knew about the Krosan Grip already from the Vendilion Click. Oh no, they didn't target us with the Vendilion Click, they targeted themselves. Scratch that. Oh, they knew it from the Surgical though. When they Surgical the Punishing Fire, they knew we had a K-Grip in hand. So it would have been a lot harder game if they would have just popped the Null Spell Bomb right there. Played it, popped it. You know, trying to get the extra card with the black mana is kind of greedy. But maybe they thought we would save the Krosan Grip for a Birthing Pod. But we knew that if we Wastelanded them, they were never going to be able to resolve a Birthing Pod. So one thing I might have liked better in that deck, in that matchup, was to leave in the Tabernacle. Because if they have to pay mana to keep the creatures in play, then they can't really come down with the Birthing Pod and activate it in the same turn. It could be a way to tax them further. So I think maybe the Tabernacle will need to stay in future matches for sure. Because being able to do it all in one turn is kind of tough. Okay, we would love to play first, thank you. This might be a Worm Harvest game, y'all. I'm gonna keep this hand. We won we won all of our games, inevitable. We're 2-0 for yep. Volcanic Island. And Ponder. I like leaning off in the Creeping Tar Pit because the opponent has no freaking clue what we're doing. We don't even know what we're doing. So we get up to 4 mana next turn. If we draw a land that produces mana, then I think we could maybe get into Worm Harvest, depending on what kind of deck we're playing against. We'll get a Taiga here since we're going to get back the Trop. I think we're just going to pick up these 2 lands. No. The fetch land's better than the trop. That way, if next turn, if we want to worm harvest, we can do it for 2, plus whatever we dredge with the loam. Like if it's a Grixis deck, we just want to go right to worm harvest, unless we can find a wasteland for a volcanic. So it's going to be a perfect brainstorm. I'm hoping it's not a storm deck. Might be a storm deck. I mean, it's definitely a brainstorm deck. But we're going to have to see what kind of brainstorm deck it is. Oh, it looks like it might be an actual factual storm deck. If they missed a land drop right there, I wouldn't be surprised. So we'll go ahead and dredge here. And then I think we'll actually fetch and worm harvest. And maybe we'll get a reader. Alright, well, it's probably a storm deck. But you can see how potent the worm harvest would be if it was a Jace deck. Oh, it's a graveyard deck. Oh, it's a reanimate deck. Well, that's unfortunate. Good news is we have 3 surgicals and a Tormod Crypt in the sideboard, which is a lot of stuff. Which is a lot of stuff. So we want to see a Karakas. If we come in with the Creeping Tar Pit, is there some way to do this? Can't punish and fire worm token after he blocks. I don't think there's any way to do it. If we could like swing with everything. If we had 1 more mana, we could have pulled it off. It's possible we needed to actually get back that Tropical Island, because now we're looking kind of dumb, because if we had the Trop, we could play the Trop and then swing with the Tar Pit and punish and fire. We could make 5 more worms. Or attempt to. Got a spell snare. Oh boy, that's brutal. You draw 7 and try and get a force. Alright, take your 3. Now when he attacks us with the Grizzlebrand, we'll I think this is a Grixis control deck. I think I might have played against this guy. Or no, I hosted this guy the other day. I'm pretty sure. And he was playing some reanimate Grizzlebrand bullshit in his Grixis deck. So I think it actually is a Grixis deck. Down to 7. Looks like he's trying to conceal what kind of information. Yeah, I knew it was a Grixis deck. I think this Life from Loam might just get... I think the Creep Tar Pit might die, so let's go ahead and Loam here. Probably Snapcast or Spell Snare. Probably should have kept this Dark Depths in our hand. If we went a Loam last turn and we would have just made worms, we might have been able to race this thing. Tomb Colligans. Gross. Maybe the spheres are okay. I don't think the E's are not that good. I know he's got Baleful Strix in that deck, but maybe do something like this. Let's keep the Karakas. We can cut the Chasm. Cut the Tabernacle. Keep the Bog, the Academy Runes. Although if we're cutting the, yeah, we want Academy Runes for Tormod's Crypt and whatnot. I think maybe we can get rid of the gambles. I'm gonna cut the intuitions and try and get these trackers in here. Gotta be a couple other lands that suck. Maze of Ith's pretty good. Factory's good against Jace. Yo, what's up, Uber Mikey? David Skywalker, hi, how you doing? Maybe we don't need this Ensnaring Bridge, but because it is a Jace deck after all. Cut a couple of these ones. What a plan. We got a sweet deck here, y'all. We got a sweet deck. They got a sweet deck. We got a sweet deck. Keep this. Entomb spells for it's pretty cool. Grixis control deck though. It's not really a reanimator deck. It's a Grixis control deck that has Grizzlebrand in it. I saw this guy streaming it the other night. I hosted him. Cremate. Put a Snapcaster in the yard on the upkeep to shuffle the Brainstorm. Okay. tap it like this, just in case we get Force Willed again or Spell Snared. We can just attack with the Mishra's Factory. If it resolves, we'll go to porting them. Static Caster's gone? Okay. Slap. I don't know why he forced the first one. None of the lands, these 3 lands don't really do anything. Dredge this Loam. Draw a step. Get back to Dark Depths, the Port. And I guess the Maze. Probably the Taiga. Let's get the Maze. Wasteland, Taiga, Maze of Ith. We already got a Maze. Guess we'll get another Maze just in case they want to circle the Maze. Let's play the Dark Depths. I'll port the red. Or actually, we'll port the black so they can't hem us. Because I know there's him in that deck. Okay. So Entomb and Reanimate are still in the deck. And Call Agains. Could be that the spheres are worse on the draw, but his mana base is all duals, so he wants to be greedy, we might as well be greedy too. The Maze is looking a little suspect. I think we cut one Maze and put something else back in here. Possibly EE, possibly Gamble. Although I don't want to trim too many lands. cut the maze and put the loam back in. Since we have ways to protect it with the surgical. Because like a loam wasteland is going to be huge. We have a Wasteland, we have a Karakas, so we have Grizzlebrand handled a bunch of different ways. I think we'll try it. I hate to see an island there. Scroll down, see what happened to that ponder last turn. Chose not to shuffle. Okay. Organic. Ponder again. Okay. Doesn't look like a setup for Grizzlebrand. What's up, Juicy Jelly? How you doing, baby? You know, playing Inevitable's Rug Lands list. He donated for us to play it. So far, we're like 2-0, and we're in game 3. It's pretty sweet, man. This list is looking pretty good. It's got some plays to it. I think I'll play a little better with the music off. He did not shuffle. We're gonna come with the Karakas and the Sphere. May force the Sphere. Yep. Force pitch and counterspell. Okay. Oh my god, his deck fading. OMG, y'all. Maybe I should have just wastelanded. That's Grizzlebrand. Gotta get something in play right here so we can start attacking this Dag Faded. We got Surgical to open us up. We can possibly Surgical Force of Will so we can crop rotate for the 2020. Hopefully he doesn't play a Jace here. That would be his stone worst. Alright, so what's he got? Equine Truth in hand? And Surgical? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough game because we can't beat this deck. So, do we leave in any of these? No. Alright. What can we possibly do here? Worm Harvest. That's what we need. Oh, I didn't screen cap that shit. What was it? Equine Truth and Surgical? I'm just gonna draw a Brainstorm like that. I don't know, it might have been better if we just waited that vault, man. Get clean Brainstorm here. Got a Badlands, a little looting action. Get back Static Caster. So it might be Force. Could be Force, but then you have to pitch the Equine Truth. Karakas is a little scary, but we discard with a thing. Discard the Surgical. Okay. So maybe he's got Force. Discard the Surgical. So he's got to have Force as well, right? What land do we want to sack? We kind of want to keep the Karakas in case he reanimates a Grizzlebrand next turn after we Force of Wells. Do we want the Wasteland to waste his lands? Possibly. I guess the Equine Truth will be gone. Snapcasters are gone. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Alright, I guess he's dead. Ja, 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 ja. His deck is really sweet, though. That deck is really sweet. I guess when I surgical him, I should have gotten a better look at his deck. I don't know if he's got submerge or not. Yeah, I probably should have sacrificed the... I should have looked at his deck to know what he had. Whenever you surgical, I gotta do that screen cap. But you gotta remind me in the chat whenever I do a surgical. Screen cap him. Yeah, I did raid that guy last night. That deck scared the shit out of me, though. Ooh. Yeah, he's playing the Entomb... Reanimate Grizzlebrand. Gotta get that draw 7 life in the game real quick. Real, very, very fast. Very fast. Oh, yeah. Well, the 3-2 dream is alive. I don't want y'all to miss out on that. Let's not start talking about any trophies yet. Hey, when you surgical screen cap. Yep, just said that. Cap'n Ryan. I always forget. Always forget. Oh, you're telling me now? It's like, y'all gotta tell me in chat. You tell me. Thanks, Captain Ryan. You the best. Yeah, so I'm thinking that this deck is pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. A lot more prison-y, I guess. You play it a little slower, cool down a little bit, you know. Just make your land drops, do a little porting. I think, I mean, that factory looked alright against that Gurmag, you know? It did look alright. So maybe, maybe factory's okay. But I would not mind having a Ghost Quarter to Tolaria West for, especially when my opponent starts off by fetching 3 basics. That'll really punish them. Is it Tar Pit what we want? Hell yeah, dude. Tar Pit's the business. You got the Tar Pit, so I think you don't need the factory. I mean, you could play one of each, but the Tar Pit's a little hard to activate when you don't play Bayou. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. But maybe you could activate it a little bit. You just need a Mox to do it, or Bojuka Bog, which is kind of a tall order. Yeah, we got Tolaria. Captain Haddock. We got Tolaria in this deck. Let's check out the deck list. Blue cards in factory. This deck is hot. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, Dustin B. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. We got a real treat here. Thank you, Inevitable, for submitting the deck list. If you would like to see your deck played live on stream and uploaded on YouTube, then you could follow that link, and I'd be happy to play your deck for you. So here we are on round 4. Nice. We're gonna see what's going on. We had a couple changes. Added them surgicals has kind of been pretty good too. We got no green mana with this hand. We do have intuition. Maybe we can cut the Creeper Tar Pit. Maybe we could cut the Creeper Tar Pit, but Creeper Tar Pit is the kind of like Jace Hoser. You know, like you're not getting a Brainstorm turn, you play it, because I have Creeper Tar Pit in play. Well, we're going to find out here. I think this hand's a mulligan. I mean, we do have the Intuition, which is nice. The Dark Depths doesn't produce mana, though. So that kind of leads me off it. We have 3 green spells and no green sources. I mean, if we caught a green source, this hand would be great. And we're on the play. So I'm going to go ahead and mulligan. This hand, they kept 7. I can see mulliganing this hand also. And this is like better than both those hands. So I'm gonna keep the Tabernacle on top because we need some Knackles out in the chat, y'all. Let's get some Knackles. Let's light this motherfucker up with some Tabernacles. We're gonna keep the Tabernacle on top of the deck. Let's get some Knackles in the chat, y'all. For our place of worship, Tabernacle. All right, let's do it. I want to see them. If you got a Knackle, let me see it in the chat right now. Right fucking now, put the Knackles in the chat because we just scry topped that Tabernacle. You know, that's it. I want to see them for the scry top Tabernacle. We gotta get the emotes after that, at least. You know, because this is a big moment right now. We got the Tabernacle on top. We got the Knackles in the chat. If you don't have a Tabernacle, you can get one with a free subscription. You might not know it, but you can pair your Amazon Prime with your Twitch account to get a free subscription. And you can use that to get a free Tabernacle to put it in the chat right fucking now, baby. Let's see them. Let's see them, baby. Alright, you know what we're going to do with that Tabernacle? In the chat, we're going to fetch it away. And we're going to start by just getting a forest to protect our hand, our green source with our Loam. So we'll come to this Thespian stage. And we come with a stage here. Not to give off that we have Wasteland. Oh my god, it's it's the deck, y'all. It's the fucking Bombermans, dude. Oh my god. Bombermans. Oh, I wanted Tolaria West for a Chalice post board so bad. Yeah, you're gonna Chalice for me, bro. I see it. I get it. Alright, Gun Therapy with a new Twitch Prime love. Sharing that free sub love. Thank you so much for helping the stream out this month. Knackles out for you, baby. Now we want the Knackles out for Gun Therapy. Welcome in, baby. One love. First land drop of the day. Okay, you gotta see what I got. Good on you. Good on you, mate. Chalice on 1 kind of hurts. Maybe we'll draw Dark Depths. That would be cool. I'll waste them up here. I'll loan back these 2 lands. And then we're going to play a fetch land to thin our deck a little. The cool thing about this version of the deck is that we do play Engineer Explosives. So that means we could actually EE this board away. So I think we're going to fetch a blue source instead of a red one. And we're going to get the Wasteland in them still. And we're going to try and find Academy Runes EE. How about that? So we'll go get this Trop. How about that? Let's go. Let's go, deck. Let's start with a Wasteland. And then we'll loan back the Waste, the Grove, and the Misty. Play the Misty again. We'll pass the turn, and now we can fetch up a second Tolaria West, the second Trop in case we get Tolaria West. That is a Walking Ballista. Okay. Well, I guess the pressure's on us now, so we got to be careful. Let's go get another Trop. Dredge this Loam. Then we'll waste them. the Maze this time. And the Misty. And then I think maybe this time we can just fetch out the Taiga to thin our deck again. And we can copy the Taiga with the Thespian stage. Or we can copy the Tropical Island. Either is okay. Punishing Fire wouldn't be too bad either to take him off Metalcraft.
Alright!
And I don't think we want to copy that. We'll copy the Taiga. Give us more red mana in case we... Oh! A Mooney! With the Twitch Prime love. Yeah, I'll drop some knackles in the chat for a Mooney. One love, baby. Love you. You remember to sub this month, huh? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're the best. Oh shit. Alright, we're gonna do a dredge here. And we're gonna find a Dark Depths, so that's pretty good. I think we're gonna get both these. Fetch them up. And then we'll play a Dark Depths and we'll play a Maze of Ith. Because we ain't trying to take no damage from that Walking Ballista, yo. Don't kill me, bro. Okay. Got one floating. Okay. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your hand. Alright, boondoggles. Let's see what's up. We want the Chalice. I think we might want Tormod's Crypt. Surgical might not be bad. K-Grip's okay. K-Grip's fine. This is the type of match where you want a Pithing Needle. See, I think we might want a Spyglass in this deck. Inevitable. To go into our intuition package. I think Sphere Resistance is also okay. And we're going to get this Ancient Tomb. So we're going to have a lot of stuff here. And I think the things we're going to cut are going to be like this Worm Harvest, this Engineered Ensnaring Bridge. I think we could probably cut the Intuitions, although they might be okay. We'll see. There's going to be some graveyard hate coming, so we definitely want to cut a Maze. I think Karakas can go. And Chasm. Can they kill us through a Chasm? Probably not. Infinite Mana, Walking Ballista. We can go 100% Chasm on them, and I don't think they can kill us. Well, I guess they get to draw their deck, so it's probably not a good plan. Tabernacle. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I like the Bog. I like the Academy Runes. We got EE for that Walking Ballista. I don't think we need the Punishing Fire. That can go. We need to be careful on boarding too light and not having a win condition. But we could also naturally deck them with an Academy Runes. That's always a possibility. Maybe we want to trim on some ones because they do have Chalice. I do want to keep the crop rotation because they can get the Ancient Tomb to get the Sphere down early. And we could be overboarding for this match as well. We got the Crucible, we got Loam. Maybe we cut this Maze out. No, we need either Maze or Tabernacle, one or the other. Maybe we cut a Grove since we cut all the red spells. Guess we got a Creeping Tar Pit. That could kill him. Seconds. I think that we are going to cut a Loam. Nope, Intuition. Come on, submit. Submit, 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 please. Made it. Okay, so we got a couple Wastelands, which is good. We got a Chalice for 0. That's good. We got Rishadan Port. That's okay. We have no colored mana. But we do have the Ancient Tomb. The best draw on this first turn would be a Mox Diamond. That would be the best draw. I say on this turn because I do intend to play a Chalice on 0. So, Tormod Crypt's cool. Wasteland's cool. Let's waste that land. And let's play his Chalice on 0. Okay, good luck. Yep. Ooh, it's a Darksteel Citadel, y'all. Can't waste that one. Play his Ancient Tomb. Pass turn. We play the Ancient Tomb in case we draw a Thespian stage. Port. I'm cool with just porting right here. Smooth take 2 to port him. That's cool. Huh. I think we'll play this, pass the turn, and then double port him on the upkeep. Wait, what the hell did I see there? Oh, all these cards. Okay. Port there. And we'll port here. I'm taking a lot of damage, but we're slowing their progression while we're progressively making land drops, which is good. I think I want to waste the seat before I waste anything else. Chalice on 0 is going to get countered unless we put colorless mana into it. 2 of it, to be exact. I don't think we want to blow up our own thing, so I think we're just going to come with a Wasteland and waste here. And then pass the turn. And then maybe we'll do a single port. I don't know, maybe we'll do a double port. He did nothing that turn, so I think a single port's probably okay. Because we want to be a little careful about this Ancient Tomb. We don't want to die to a Walking Ballista or something like that. Oh, Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, that's cool. What else we got? We need green mana. Okay. This is blue mana if we want blue mana. So I guess we'll do a single port on the seat. And then we'll copy the seat so we can Intuition next turn. Yeah, that's fine too. Copy that. And then we can go Intuition up a green source. There's a black source. This bog isn't really what we want. But we could play the bog. So 0, 1s, and 2s are locked out. Upkeep, tap this. With the port, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna Intuition up 3 green sources. Target them. I think we want 3 different fetch lands. 1, because we're at an even life total. What else? 1, 2. There are only 2 fetches in this deck. Guess we can get a Taiga. Or maybe we get the Grove. No, I don't want to go many life. Let's get the Taiga. Yeah, there's only 2 fetches in the stack. Okay. And we drew a trop, so. So upkeep, we'll port them once. Same port. And then we'll attempt to copy the Dark Depths. Yeah, Antiquities War is fine. Because you dead. Keep the one with no counters so that we can make a 20/20. I've yet to misclick that. Put it on the record, y'all. I've never misclicked that yet. But every time I get scared to death, I'm going to click the wrong one. Alright, good game. Good game. I have some bad news, chat. Got some bad news, my goons. Tonight, the 3-2 dream is dead. I hate to tell you. Somebody got to tell you, look, I'm going to be real with you. The 3-2 dream is dead, y'all. So, I know what you came for. I hate to tell you, but it is, you know, what it is. You know, it's my favorite tautology, you know. Hell yeah, it is what it is, y'all. Fucking 3-2 dream is dead. Rip, rip. What's up, Mr. Tanner Wald? You know it. You know it. We got emotes for that shit. You got the emotes that fucking express the feelings way better than I can. But it's a great night for the Knackles, y'all. It's a great night for the Knackles. Can't be mad about this one. That one only worked because we scribed the Tabernacle to the top. Inevitable. I think we got a little something good right here, bro. I think we got something good right here, man. Thanks for the submission, man. This has been a real treat, man. It's blast from the past, really. I'm really digging it. So I definitely appreciate your submission. We've been having a lot of good decks come through in the submission. So if you have a sweet brew you want to see played live on stream, you can definitely do that. Also, if you're looking to pick up some cards online, I just ordered 2 standard decks from the Bearded Dragon. They sponsor me. I'm part of their pro team. There's a link to their store down below. And when you're checking out, do not forget to type in my name, Jody, at checkout to get you 10% off your online purchase. They already have competitive prices. Tack on an extra 10% for watching the Goon Squad stream. Talking about a good deal here. Also, you want to rent your cards. Yeah, you missed it, man. You missed it. And those days of lands were great days. Crypt Tar Pit, Intuition. Oh, man, it brings me back so hard, man. The closest thing to it is like this, or the Salt Stack deck in Modern reminds me a lot of how that deck used to play. Just like the Inevitable Lines. Only been doing lands since 2.5 years ago. Well, hey, you weren't there then, but man, I mean, this is close to it right here, you know. Ooh. Yep. DD, Maximilian. Sorry. Sorry to ruin your night, baby. I was whippy on the ears when we first started talking. Yep. That was many months ago, man. Where are we on? We on 16 months now? Is that how long we've been doing this shit? 16 months. And you still here watching this shit, bro. Oh, man. Still fucking around with these lands. Still putting them knackles out, bro. Fucking love it, dude. Can't stop, won't stop. Got me feeling good about this lands deck. I've been a little worried about lands. But, man, I'll tell you what. The way this deck's playing out got me feeling some kind of way. You know? Lands is my baby. And, you know, we've been away for a little while now. But it might be time to get back together, you know? Hell yeah. You win, yeah. So we're gonna knock out this last one. Then we're gonna get the music on. The actually, we might get another submission. So we don't have anything in the queue right now. If you want to submit something, also every submission comes with a free karaoke request. So once we finish this match, you're not gonna want to leave because we have a special karaoke request from Inevitable. He has requested a pretty sweet song. I don't think I've sang this song on stream before, but I've definitely I think I know it, so it shouldn't be too miserable. Too miserable, man. We've also played against some crazy decks. Played against the Birthing Pod deck. Yeah, Stacks is nice, Jasp. I like Stacks. I took Stacks to Star City Games Baltimore. Didn't win a match. Didn't win a match. It was real bad. It was tough. That's why lands is not well positioned post Deathrite banning. Well, I think these mid-range decks. First of all, people are learning how to play against the deck a little bit more, and you're kind of forked on how you want to fight. And these mid-range blue decks are a lot tougher post board than they would normally seem. Okay, we have a Mox Diamond here. We have Intuition. This is going to be an intuition game, y'all. So we'll get to see how that works. If it resolves, we get the turn 1 Rishadan Port if we want, but I think we'll probably lead with the Creeping Tar Pit. See how it goes. Yeah, Birthing Pod, Nick Fit. Man, that deck was something. Ancient Tomb Chromox. Well, this might be a Blood Moon game. I think we'll be alright as long as it's not like a Rabble Master. It's a three sphere. Okay. I guess I'll just play a Creeping Tar Pit, because that's life. I'm hoping we can get to transmute this Tolaria West to get another Mox. Legion War Boss. Oh boy. Okay. As long as we don't see a Blood Moon, I think we'll be okay. What's next for us? Guess we're playing this Port, and then we're going to pass and port up that Ancient Tomb to keep him off the Blood Moon. Don't Blood Moon me, bro.
All right.
Chalice for 1. That's reasonable. Now I think this clock is probably not as fast as a Rabble Master, but still pretty good. And the EE for 0 can actually mess it up pretty good. So let's see what we do. Oh, playing the Port actually kind of fucked us up a little bit because Now we can't. I guess this maze is okay. But I think we need to play the Mox. Yeah, let's play the Mox. What's our next turn play going to be? We could have intuitioned also. We're going to E on 3. I think we might need this Tolaria. We don't need that Tolaria West. Because I think we're going to gamble up a Loam. I think we're going to E on 3 and pop it next turn. And that'll free up some of our mana. What is this? Chandra? Oh my god, it's a hazard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we're just dead, y'all. I guess now we have to... Well, now we needed a Chasm. Chasm will only did the thing for 1 turn. Legion War Boss, Jesus. Because we will die to the Hazard. It's pretty aggressive, bro. 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Aggressive 2. Well, we couldn't explosive for 3 because we didn't have 3 colors of mana. If we didn't want to port them, then we could have done that. Which could have been right. I'm good. Even if we get a Chasm, we're not in a position to loop it with a Transfer out here. So, I think the cards we want are definitely Tireless Tracker and definitely K-Grip. Most likely Ancient Tomb. Don't think this is really a Worm Harvest match. Although I could see if he didn't have Blood Moon and we could cast it, then that would be pretty good. We need EE. We don't want Bridge. I like the Crucible Intuition. If you get a Crucible out, Intuition's insane. I think we need Punishing Fire. We need Gamble, Crop Rotation. Maybe we cut one of these. No, we're gonna have Tracker, so we're gonna want that. I think we can cut 1 Loam. We cut 1 Chasm. Keep the mazes. Factory. Tabernacle's probably not the worst. Ball can go, that's for sure. What else? It's possible we could sphere them. On the play. Maybe cut this and board in some spheres. We won't need much blue mana. I guess we'll keep the Academy runes for the yeah, I think we could sphere them on the play. Just keep it, make the deck a little leaner. Try it like this. I think if we were on the play that game, we might have done a little better. If he goes turn 1 Blood Moon, then that's a problem where we would probably want to crop rotate for a... We could just crop rotate for the Ancient Tomb and play the Sphere. But then we're going to be a little light on green mana sources. So... And then we could also crop rotate for a fetch land here. Fetch land, the forest, and then explore. That's probably the safest play. Next turn we can loan back the 2 lands, play them both, and play a Sphere. Come on, bro, nothing broken, dude. This also plays around the little crop rotation. I mean the Chalice for 1. Oh my god. Yeah, 2 Chrome Moxes? That's nasty. Okay. Pretty good. I don't think we should dredge that. Hopefully he doesn't have the braid for the Tireless Tracker. What is this going to be? More Blood Moon? Magus of the Moon. Okay, well we still have Punch of Fire in our deck, so that's good. I think we should dredge, try and hit some lands. There's some lands. One, two. Let's fight. You ready to fight? Gotta run this dude down. If you don't block, I'm cracking some clues, bro. Now we don't need a Loam anymore because we have 2 lands to play this turn here. Oh, you got a Chandra right here. That would be some ho shit. Chalice for 1. Okay. That sucks. Chaos Warp right there. That's oh shit, man. How are we gonna kill both these things now? Well, at least it's shuffled back in our deck, you know? Mox Diamond's pretty good. Mox Diamond number 2 is also pretty good. So we're just fishing for an EE now. What can we crop rotate for? Is there anything we can crop rotate for? I don't think so. We already got the Dark Depths out of here. I guess I could have loaned them lands back. In case we draw a tracker. Keep that land in my hand. Well, you know. Engineer Explosive would be great. He doesn't have Chalice on 1 either, and he can't play it, so Gamble would be good too. Oh, good lord. Is that going to kill us? 5-9? Yeah. That's going to kill us. Yikes. We got a Karakas though. So we need this E this turn, or Tolaria West, or the Tolaria West is in play. Maybe we should have kept up Tolaria West. K-Grip, does that do anything? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, tough match. Love the new Blood Moon Dark Depths interaction. Yeah, it's a year old right now. Oh, cropped the Tolaria West away, and then we could have loamed. Oh shit! Yep, that was a play. That was a play before the Chalice came down. Oh wait, could we still do it? We might still be able to do it. Holy shit! All right, so we can go crop rotation this way. No, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work, y'all, because we have to K-grip the and then double blue. We should have done it last turn. Well, we didn't have the K-grip for this Chalice, but yeah. Plus with our sphere too, it's going to be a lot. We don't have enough colored sources is the problem. So we have to K-grip this and Loam and transmute. But if we had the K-grip before, we could have. I still didn't see that line. So thanks for pointing it out. It's been a long time since I've played the Tolaria West and lands. But yeah, that's definitely one. That used to be a regular thing too. You would ghost quarter your own Tolaria West, go get your forest, then Loam it back, and then have the Tolaria West for the next turn. Nice. Alright, well, we didn't live the 3-2 dream. Got a tough matchup in the last one. That Chaos Warp blew us out. Because that Tracker was definitely going to win that game. But still not bad. All in all, not bad. I'm going to tune out for the YouTube watchers. Live streamers, don't go anywhere. Live watchers, don't go anywhere. I'm just going to say bye to the YouTube peeps. Alright, if y'all enjoyed this show, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hide your kids, hide your wives, but tell your friends where to find us. This deck was sweet. If you want to see your deck played, there's a link down below. make sure you follow it, and we can get your video played live, your deck played live on stream, and then also uploaded to YouTube. Make sure you check out the Teespring store. Get your Goon Squad gear to represent at your next Magic tournament. I definitely see goons all over the place if you got your gear on. Also, thanks for tuning in. So that's pretty much it. One love, good vibes, and catch you on the next video.